And if you're setting yourself to the standard of it's got to be perfect, it's got to be perfect, it's got to be perfect, then you're going to end up beating yourself up in regards to things that are beyond your control.
It's just Moett, right here just on YouTube, bringing some type of entertainment right here just for you.
Hey, friend. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Erica, but I go by Moett, which stands for Motivation Over Everything That Trends. And I am the Motivational Queen. And I am here to help you make a shift in your mindset, teach you how to tap in with your higher self, and hold you accountable for your personal development. Now, if you're watching this video is a part of my series to you, just to give you some informative tips, give you some knowledge, different things like that, leading up to my mindset challenge, deprogram to reprogram, that I'm currently in the process of getting everything together so that way I can officially launch in the next couple of weeks. And I hope you guys will join me. So, the initial message that I have for you guys today is to plan for imperfection. What do I mean by that? I mean that oftentimes we want to have everything all together. We want everything to be perfect. We want everything to align right. We want everything to be exactly the way that we envisioned it in our mind and different things like that. And it's not to say that it can't happen that way. It's not to say that you can't bring everything together, because you absolutely can. You absolutely can. But we also have to leave some room for imperfection. Maybe the DJ showed up a couple of minutes late. Maybe the vendor had to fall out, so you had to get another vendor at the last minute. Maybe something happened with the deposit and now you got to go to something else to be able to recreate that deposit or re-put that deposit down for your venue space, different things like that. Whatever the case may be, you have to be willing to plan for imperfection, because everything won't always be perfect all of the time. And if you're setting yourself to the standard of it's got to be perfect, it's got to be perfect, it's got to be perfect, then you're going to end up beating yourself up in regards to things that are beyond your control. You have to focus on the things that you can control. And the things that you can control is your mindset. The thing that you can control is how you react to this situation, how you react to whatever the thing that may come up. So if something happens that you didn't plan for, you didn't anticipate, for example, if you are working on this project, right? You're engulfed in this project, you have it all laid out exactly, the steps, the tactics, the strategies that you're going to, how you're going to complete them. You're about to go meet with this person, you're about to have this meeting followed up after that, and then the school calls. Your kid is sick. Now you got to take time from this project and you got to go up to the school. You have to check on your kid. You have to see what's going on. You might have to take them to urgent care, different things like that. So now you're having to push these meeting backs or reschedule them and different things like that. You have to give yourself room to plan for those imperfections. It's great if you can have a support system for people to be able to step in incidents like that, to be able to, okay, can you go and take this meeting for me because I have to go and check on my kid? Or if you have people that are willing to know that you have kids and are acceptable of that fact. But it's not just to say that it's just going to always be about kids. The point of the matter is you have to plan for those imperfections. You have to plan for different things to take place. You have to plan for things to not always work out exactly the way you envision them in your mind, because you can only envision the things that you envision, right? You can only control your mindset. You can only control the way that you want things to go. And you can set everything up the way that you want it to go. And then if sometimes something within that plan doesn't go the way that you want it to go, you have to be willing to be like, okay, bet this didn't go the way that I want to go, but we're still about to roll with it. Because guess what? One monkey don't stop no show. So even if this thing comes and it's like, dang, if you were a person that didn't plan for that imperfection, or you're so hung up on that problem, then you could end up allowing the whole thing to just fall apart and just crumble. Versus if you actually plan for it, then you're like, all right, that didn't work out. It's cool. Let's go to this. Let's go to that. Let's pivot this way. Let's pivot that way. Let's make this happen. Let's make that happen. So you have to plan for those imperfections. Plan to know that sometimes things aren't going to always work out. And you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared in the event that anything happens. Prayerfully, of course, we would like for everything to come together. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to come together, because you can absolutely create the things that you want, but you also just have to be prepared. Be prepared mentally to be able to overcome whatever obstacles that may come if they come, because you don't want to be so hung up on the fact that, oh my gosh, this thing happened, and now you're just completely sidetracked and completely off rails. And it's like, well, dang. So, yes, prepare yourself for those imperfections. Plan for imperfections. It doesn't mean that you have to be so anxious in regards to them that you draw them into you, but it does mean that you need to have your mindset ready, so that way you can be able to be ready in the event that anything like that ever happens. All right? That's really all I got for you guys today. Really quick, like this video, share it with somebody that might need it. Comment below and let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, different things like that. Also, if you would like to join my upcoming challenge, comment me below. That's M-E. Really simple. Comment me below, and I'll make sure that I get you on the email list. I will inbox you personally to let you know the specifics, get you on the email list, let you know whenever everything is up and running. Also, tag your people, tag your friends, tag your family, share this with somebody that might need it. All right, that's really all I got for you guys. Remember that life is too short to be anything but motivated. Now get out there and turn your dreams into a vision and make that your reality. I love you guys. Peace. Did you know that I have a challenge coming up? It's called Deprogram to Reprogram, and it's designed to help you make a shift in your mindset. Text mindset to 919-807-1328 to get more information and get pre-enrolled now.